So I'm not going to school, or am I? Keep watching to find out. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Mahalia. Do not forget to subscribe. And yes, I know you obviously came here for some information. You know there's going to be some tea spilled. It's not a big deal. I'm sure some of you just stumbled upon this video, or you don't even give a fuck, but you're just bored and you're watching. So this is basically a whole story time on whether I am not in university, whether I'm taking a gap year, whether I'm waiting till next year, whether I'm not even going to school at all. The first little bit of information you should know is that firstly, I don't even understand why I'm always having trouble with schools. Like, I don't know if I've been cursed, or my enemies or my witches in the village are worrying me, but this is how it went, right? JHS, I got 7 1s, guys. I got 7 A's, 7 1s, whatever. And I didn't get my first choice school. Like, is it the devil? Because I'm confused. So yeah, I didn't get my first choice school. I got my second choice school, which I hate up till now, but it is what it is. And yeah, I didn't get that. So I was like, okay, JHS to SHS wasn't good, so at least SHS to university, good. Please, I'm here. But no, it didn't go as I wanted to go. So basically, it's a story time. The whole messed up process, something went really bad that I think I should have let you guys know. The whole time when people were being called and stuff, I wasn't being called. Like, none of the 2 schools that I chose called me.
And I made them come here. Oh, tell me the truth.
I chose both UPSA and Legon, University of Ghana, University of Professional Studies, Accra, and University of Ghana. And none of them had given me feedback. Okay, only University of Ghana has said that your application has been accepted, something like that. But the other school, like, nothing. So I was like confused, like, why, what's going on? And mind you, I did not do badly in my subjects. I got aggregate 12. If you know what that is, you know what that is. I'm not breaking it down. So what happened was, when I went to the school of UPSA, I was like, oh, I applied, I haven't been called, and my results were not bad. Like, I didn't pick an 06 course, 07 cutoff point course. I just picked like a good course. So we went to the school, we asked why, like, because I deserve to be in.
You come here, tell me. Yeah, tell me.
He checked his system, he asked me for my name, my index number, and all of those things. And then he dropped a freaking bomb on us. He was like, is your index number so and so? While it was actually supposed to be so and so. Long and short is that my teacher who filled the application form for me wrote a wrong index number.
Hey!
You guys don't even understand the magnitude of this problem, guy. I was like, oh my god, is there anything we can do to fix it? Can we rectify the situation anyway? And he was like, oh yeah, you can just like log in. It's some process. He just told us something. We went to print out some things. Then when I got home that evening, the UPSA had sent me admission, like I had been admitted into the school. But when I went to Legon, University of Ghana, it took us a while to even see the people who are doing the administration, something like it's a very complicated process over there. It was even a security guy who was talking to us. Basically, they weren't even wrecking us. He was like, oh, there's nothing we can do about it, come next year. I'm just like, hi. My dreams and goals.
Pains, P-double-T, pains.
So I was like, bro, we have to do something. So they told us that, like, they send their results through WAEC and some long ass process, man. So we were like, okay, since that's the only solution, we had to go to WAEC. We went to WAEC, we rectified the situation, we did I think a verification of results, we paid some money, obviously, because this is nobody's fault. It's actually kind of my fault because I didn't look through my application when I got it. I was just like, oh yeah, that's my application. Like, I didn't look through it.
pains.
After that, I was like, there's still hope. Maybe when they rectify this and they send it back to Legon, we'll be sorted. You get. When we went to UPSA, we're trying to figure out the registration process. We're doing it and everything. But then the problem was still persisting. When I printed out my declaration and application, the other person's index number that was mistaken initially for mine was still on the freaking application. Like, what? Why? And my dad was like, nah, this is a very serious problem. At the point in the school, they might sack me. Like, he was making it a huge deal and we had to like fix it. So we tried to fix it. We had to go and print some other things. Bruh, the stress is unreal. So we did all of those things. We came back to the school, I think 2 days after, and then we're supposed to start my registration process. Okay. I went to the bank to pay my school fees. I went to pay the money into the bank with a certain index number, right? Okay, the index number that the school had given me, that they had printed out in my admission form. Little did I know that when I went back to the school and I was trying to log in to get some information from my student portal, since I was a student now, I guess, and I had an index number and whatever. It was not opening, the site wasn't logging in, and I was just like, why does everything have to go wrong with me? We had to go to some other person. Like, bro, we walked and walked. I'm saying we because I was with my friend. I was with Hugo. Thank you so much, Hugo. That was a very stressful process, and thank you for being there with me. So I was there with Hugo. We're going up and down. They were directing us, go to this room, go to this guy, go and talk to this guy, go and do this, go and do that. We met one of the IT specialists or something, and then he was like, we're not finding you in the system. And I was just like, oh, hold up, what? He's like, oh, no, we're not finding your index number in our system. And I was like, so the index number that I went to pay my money into, what are you trying to tell me? Sikano Ashe.
Sikana shit. Sikana shit. Sikano Ashe.
Is that what you're trying to tell me? Then he searched my name and then he found a whole different index number attached to my name. He's like, oh, the index number that I went to pay in is not my index number, and where did I get that index number from? I was like, oh, wow. It's the school that gave me the index number and they said I couldn't pay them. He said I come and register and everything.
Hey! Yeah, blow. Yeah, blah, papa.
At that moment, I called my mom. He asked me if I had got 2 admission letters, but it was a freaking long process. And my mom too did not know how to take a screenshot of the admission thing on her SMS. And I was just, I wanted to cry. I almost cried because I don't like pressure. I don't like stress in my life. And that day it was very, very, very stressful for me. Back to the story. So we had to find out a way to fix it. We went back to the original person who was the one who fixed all the issues initially, and he was like, okay, so this is a very complicated issue, so we have to now transfer the money that you paid into the first index number into the real new index number, because it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. You give me this message, go and pay it.
How you see that? How the shit fucking they work to you?
So yes, I sat there for about 2 hours, almost 3 hours, guys. I was sitting there not knowing my fate, not knowing whether my money is wasted, not knowing whether I'll have to go back to the bank. And when the bank I went to was nowhere near the school, guys. Hey, if they told me to go back to that bank, guy, I would have cried. I would have given up. I said, the school is not for me. I'm going.
I quit.
Great legends didn't finish school. Bill Gates dropped out. So I was like, okay, fine. Then he said they had fixed the situation, but I couldn't register that day, right? So I had to register the next day, and my house is like not really close, so I already have a hostel, so I went to sleep in my hostel, and then the next day I went to do the registration process, which was very, 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 very extra stressful.
They should give us a break.
Like, hey, guy, like it's so hard being independent now, because I've really stressed. I've really been stressing. Like, anyways, so the long and short of this whole video is that I am in university. So other people who think I'm doing a gap year, other people who think I failed WASSCE or I'm dumb or other reasons, you're wrong and I'm right. And I'm smart and I'll be in school. That's basically everything I wanted to tell you. That's just a life update for you guys. And yeah, if you've ever stressed like this in registering or in the process, if you can relate, or if something like this is happening to you during your university application process, comment, let's have a chat, let's both feel sorry for each other. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, give the video a thumbs up, which is the same thing, and share the video to anybody who has had a similar situation. Let's all cry together. Bye. Fucking stop recording.